Welcome, Emeralds. This is your Demon Lord, Draco Sahak. Here today, we are going to continue where we left off for Traum. We are currently at Section 9 now. Which, yeah, hopefully this time we actually get to use a bit more of extra class services. We now hopefully get to have a full team. But anyway, let's get started. Helping to aim for Chapter 12, always getting done for today. Which will actually put us like halfway through, but let's get started. Section 9. Where are the Charles Commandos? Good morning, Senpai. Woo! Woo! Morning. And a lovely morning it is. Right you are. It looks as to be perfect wear for you the first day of work. As part of a new commando unit. There's not a single bad omen to be seen, I think.
Morning, everyone. It's me, Jingfu. I know it's short notice, but I think we should get going right away.
I also love how basically we got the breaded mouth thing still. I'm actually moved for some toast. Especially putting some avocado spread on it. The sooner we leave, the sooner we can get back to the restaurant. Already playing your bike, huh? Maybe this is because it was such a hard work in life. But ever since being 7, I've been seeking more breaks than anything. I guess there's a bit more going. What's the question, Jalen? I guess you just covered your ears. Good morning, everyone! Hope you're excited to get started just as I am. Okay, thanks. No, I have not played Epic 7. Let me guess, this is revolving around a character that's also named Sahak. How are you this puppy this morning early? If you guys haven't come along, I had to work alone. My stomach aches just thinking about it. Yeah. Although, yeah, I know. Although, technically I am in JP in a sense. Because, technically I am gonna be inside a certain servant we are getting for New Year's who may or may not make spicy tofu. Or at least, one of my variants of Sahak is there, like the Haka, so. BS me. Just because it's morning doesn't mean that we won't run into any enemies. Although, then again, some kids one kid actually did for a contest actually made a sketch art of what I would probably look like if I were added into Fate. They actually did the same for Sherlock Holmes and also Moriarty too. Although they're radically different from that design. We have to take advantage of this opportunity to demonstrate how useful we can be. Then I'll take the front line, just as we discussed it yesterday. Lord Holmes, Lord Dracosak, you two shall keep up the middle. And you, Li Jiangfu, shall bring up the rear. Are we agreed? It works for me. Although now I think of it, I am do actually appear in like Rasputin's MP with like, yeah, the dragon spinning out and then circling the sun. Yeah, that's the Haka side. Oh, come along too. It doesn't seem like there'll be anything for me to do around here on my own. And then it's also known as the Hog too. It's like, depends on like the region or like version of the myth you go with. Then let us be on our way. We'll leave from the north gate by the main road. Oh god. Although, I am kind of curious if we do actually get Sahak added to this game. Like, actual Sahak. I wonder if people are going to, like, people will be probably coming to this channel and go, like, hey, quick question. Do you roll for him? Is he, like, MP5? Is he 120? No, I've been worrying ever since I got here. Does that commerce even function in this realm? I won't buy an extra class, at least. Better than you think. Of course, all transactions are made with QP. Yeah, I could definitely see myself being an Avenger. For sure. Yeah, I can see Berserker too, so. Besides, there's no point in hanging onto me more than enhancement resources that you need after killing the Yamic beast. Or all the skill sets and patented, patented, patented. Ay, ay, ay. Yeah, we definitely need to add me. The question is, how do we figure that into the story? It's like, I think it'd be more like an event. It'd be kind of cool if we have like a Arabian's Night like event. I mean, we have Sure Sod, so yeah, that's probably a good golden like thing to greenlit there. That's how the service of all the free realms enhance their spiritual origins. Still have a long way to go myself, but at least I'm doing better than you guys. And then we also have Zenobia too, and then also we have Semiramis, so we got, and then Gil, so probably a lot of servers around the region, so. Oh, hang on, I'm actually want to do some stopping while we're here. Although I'm gonna say this, for the love of God, I better not be Senshi Face. Is he buying rocks? Oh, where's Mordred when you need him? Hey, can you see me? The voice, is this Senton? Hey, looks like we're both wiggling. Congrats! Why the hood? Ah, I think. Ah, I knew it! I knew he was Charlie. I could just barely make that out. I guess definitely is obvious. Oh, this, I could say I've got my reasons for wanting to get myself around here. Everything okay with you? Yep, everything's fine. Honestly, I'm more worried about you. But you seem like you're doing fine, so never mind. Now you're free. I think I'll just hang around here for a while. Skip most of the LB story. Yeah. Would probably say go back for like some of it. It's pretty good. Especially 6 was good. This place isn't near, although it was freaking long though. Makes this area established as the revenge realm. So I got a feeling things will work out. How about you? You're off on a mission? I wish I could help you out. I really do, but I'm afraid it's easier said than done. Sorry. Yeah. I'll definitely read it if you have the chance. Awesome. You totally got this. Alright. I think I'll get going too. Bye! Something wrong? Oh, no. Everything's fine. Hey, try to keep it... Oh, this mission looks like it's going to be a real pitch. Both coming and going. Huh? Alright. I guess you won't know since you were passed out. Our destination is way up in the mountains, and there's no ropeway or anything to help us get there. Yikes. Hey, I was just wondering. What is it? Are we going to have to do this on the way back to? What do you think? I think maybe we should take a little break. I don't think that's a good idea. Huh? Why not? There tends to be a lot of snakes in this area. Fucking snakes. What snakes? That's no big deal. I can just cast a simple spell too. I believe these particular snakes are called Orochi in the Far East. I hate snakes. Why do you mention this now? Unless of course a Kyuhime or Ibuki. I'm okay with that. Alright, we need pretenders. Which sadly at the moment is only Oberon and... Yeah, it's only Oberon at this point. Oh, now I get to do it. Now I get to make a book. Now I get to actually make a proper party here. Actually, let's put her here. quite. Yeah, hang on. Turn it on. Yes, now we have. Okay. Alright, let's see how this goes. And I really need to work on my skills more. Although it looks like I don't really need it for this battle, at least. Way to go, everyone! Then again, it's not like we could take any credit. I helped technically. Of course you did. All helped. Your aid was invaluable. Oh, dazzling and sparkly. Yeah, well that's good to hear. So, you're a caster specializing in summoning, huh, Dracosak? Well, you can put it that way, yeah. You have like a whole army of servers we can just call on our beck, like instantly, pretty much. Wonderful, I feel as though I've gained a seasoned warrior for an ally. Don't know the half of it. The sheer strength of Mr. Dracosahawk's summoned shadows often lead them speechless. Suffice to say, I suggest you expect the unexpected. Great, that should make this mission a snap then. I'll admit I was pretty worried when I heard it. 3 casters were assigned to this mission. But now it looks like I'll get to take it easy the whole time, yay! Alright, let's keep going. We should reach the recon area soon. And why is there a bit of a Death Stranding here? Although I need to work on that. Get back to that at some point. Come to think of it, Miss Chu. As a matter of interest, I inquire, do you ever succeed in finding the elixir of immortality? Oh, I think maybe, or maybe not. Or maybe it doesn't really matter either way. Doesn't matter? Well, can you please forget I just said that? On the off chance that Emperor Qin Shi Huang gets summoned, I don't want to come back to bite you. Too late! Sorry, been some. Well, this kind of, probably doesn't matter anyway, considering the fact the guy did accidentally kill himself drinking mercury poison. Then again, maybe it's okay since, they'll get summoned to Singularity anyway. They won't, right? Forgive me for interrupting. But we're almost to the tower of Jiangtin. It's an observation tower located between the Revenge Realm and the Righteous Realm. Of course, the sky hasn't turned red yet, so that means we're still in the Righteous Realm. Red sky, huh? Sky actually did turn red there. The Revenge Realm dyes the sky red to decimate its domain and demonstrate its vengeful spirit. It's a way of telling the outsiders, this is my territory, trespass and die. You know, since land can't actually talk. Mr. Undumba, would you be so kind as to tell us more about what this mission entails? I believe we are told to gauge the enemy's strength. That's right. We learned a small battalion had been stationed here not too long ago. Our objective is to find out what kind of servers are in it. Of course, depending on the situation, also decides to eliminate them. About 10 to 12 servers or so, they are outnumbered us a bit. But we should be able to handle them just fine, as I am told that they're no more than phantom level spirits. So now, we just have to decide our first move will be. A tower, huh? Never seen anything like that before. Looks like a medieval castle, but with some additional extra additions here. Same here. It's a little big for a lookout tower. Fascinating. Do you figure something out? Not from an exterior alone, no. We have to make our way inside first. Shh. I see they have patrols out. Don't see any look outside to watch outside, but they have at least a few somewhere. We can safely assume these are assassins hiding themselves in the presence of concealment. Probably two, no, three of them. If I were to charge them, we would get stationed. I post one on either side of the doors and another behind the first two. Then he'll try drawing them out from out of hiding. Now that you've narrowed down the field of possibilities, I should be able to use an effective Taoist art. Also, I put up a soundproofing battlefield while I'm at it. If we're lucky, we'll be able to make it to the tower, into the tower without anyone noticing. Amazing, we're lucky to have you with us, lady. Jang Fu. As long as you appreciate it. Okay, everyone ready? Ready! Indeed. All set. Good. Motion forbidden. Spirit enlightenment. Body pacified. Then add a dash to the tongue, twisting and silencing. What? Enemies! But I can't move. Enemy attack! Enemy attack! Damn it! They can't hear me either. I am Dermud you Dermay of the Knights of Fiona. Have at you. I just said stay anonymous if that's the same to you. Thanks. Great. Commandos charge. You're actually telling them who you are. At least get your story straight. Alright then. Let's take care of them, shall we? Okay, is there a dolmen on this? What's this gonna do? Interesting. Normally people put black rail, so maybe that's probably what they did that because they have no black rail. Okay, personal lesson. Alright. Guess I might as well get like a lot of XP here. There ain't a piece here. Let's see what this super buff MP1 PR can do. Well, it's almost okay there. Yeah, welcome back, Jalen.
なんということでしょう。私、全くもって物足りません。
Okay, I guess I am just gonna keep using this party. Damn it! I'll be back. Okay, see you in a bit again. I don't see any reinforcements coming. Looks like we're still in the clear. I don't sense anyone on the other side of these doors. Either, let's go in. At first glance, there doesn't appear much of a note here. Let's see what's going on in these documents. What did it say? BRP plans for this tower. What? Anything significant? Miss Chang Fu. Huh? I suspect the tower may be directly connected to the ley line. Would it be possible to confirm that? I might be able to tell from the basement. Then would you be so kind? You want me to go down by myself? No, thank you. A fair point. Go with her, Dracosak. Got it. I'll come too if it could be dangerous with only 2 casters. So, where are you going to go, Holmes? The top of the tower, of course. Let's head down to see what to find. Come on. Oh, alright. This looks like it's going to be a major pain in the ass, though. Any luck? So this goes here, and that goes here. Huh? Why would they need to do this? Alright, let's ask them. Them who? Those casters working over there. I'll leave them to you. Huh? Ha! I can't move. Good luck! You might want to hurry, since they're casters, they'll probably figure out how to break this spell very quickly. Let's give a little warning next time. Although knowing her, she will give all the warnings to her love of Jang Fu there. Let's see. You know, I probably should switch her. Hello, Babby here.
またこれは。
That's all I want to do.
これもエコー。もらった命の色でございます。それでは、最後の日取りでござい
Then
ます。
change it again.
ようこそ、私の中に。
No, probably is a real challenge is gonna probably come from probably later in it.
たまりません。阿弥陀阿弥陀、ヘブンズホール。
秋光殿、お目覚めよ。来たれ、暗黒の帳。太陽はここに生まれ変わる。狂乱の塔、悪霊三分。
Man, Tillman's having to clean up after Kiara here. I know, something tells me he probably wouldn't mind. Actually, I wonder how Tillman and Kiara would actually get along. Which probably wouldn't be that great, actually. Ah, so that's how they... I'm afraid we killed them all. This isn't going to be a problem. No, it's fine. As was more of a figure of speech there. I can basically tell we're doing... Here from their actions, their galt and their spells they left behind. That's what I meant by ask. Hey Jake, how goes it? Ah, I knew it. The sign is for sucking up magical energy straight over to the ley line and sending it over to the top of the tower. Still not active though. Maybe they were about to test it. How much magical energy do you think they were planning to get together? Maybe a little less than you need from a Holy Grail. Also, how's the story treating you? One piece of good news and two pieces of bad news. Okay. Give me a bad news 1, good news 2, and bad news 2. That's quite a bit. They must have been planning to form a special summon here. Master? Pass Zhang Fu's analyst on the home. And he says that he wants you to come to the top of the tower right away. That was still doing extra. Hey! This is actually kind of fun. Holmes said he wants us on top. Hey, Posh is calling you all here, Sir Tourist. I see you got a bit of a scrap on your own. We can run a little substitute, but Holmes took care of it in no time. Especially since, yeah, when an ordeal call drops, it's going to be probably a bit more of a challenge. And can you not use extra? Wait, I actually have that set up. As for you guys, I guess their mood must have played a big part. Yeah, I need to actually go for my points. Oh, that's good. It was nothing. I was fortunate enough to have laid Zhang Fu's protections in order to Dracosoc summons. Don't tell me, the bad news is related to the PC. It was a group effort and very successful one. How are you this nice and handsome? Do you pretty people have to do everything? It's kind of pisses me off. Look of general confusion. I heard you about your discovery from Miss Curie. Are you certain? Ooh. This guy sucks. So nothing got transferred over. I heard about your discovery, Miss Curie. Are you certain? Pretty certain, yes. I see, then. We can breathe a sigh of relief for the time being. Well, hopefully, like all those, like overlays and stuff got saved and like the model for Alice, like, at least it got saved in like an email or something that you can just pull up. Or like on Discord. I agree. It would be seem was also correct. Which is why I want to take a look at the top of this tower as soon as possible. See for yourselves, Mr. Yua Dumbre and Miss Zhang Fu. Except for the particularly constructed stand, there is nothing here. I suspect this tower is needed to be a means a direct attack against the righteous realm. Their plan is most likely to convert the energy taken from the ley lines into pure physical force and a powerful projectile. Yeah, that's gotta suck. Okay. Oh, thank you, Flameeye, for the headband for Jackie. And a lot of people haven't shown up in a while, showing up to stream. Yeah, that's gotta suck. Oh, hopefully you can figure out where the BGM had a copy saved somewhere. You know, heck, now I'm thinking, man, maybe it's best I should back up my shit so that way I don't have to start it over again. It's a picking it dead, which means this and is meant to be artillery battery. But once again, as you can see for yourselves, there's nothing here, not yet. Oh, you found it at Google. Wait, do you actually have the rights to use that though? I suspect you simply haven't been able to build a cannon large or durable enough to fire such an enormous mass of magical energy. Well, that's what's governing. Oh, okay, so it's open source. So basically it is technically in the public domain, so you're safe. Or like if it's Creative Commons, you're also probably safe too, so long as you follow the license. If it's like allows for commercial and you source that right. For time being, it's just we investigate any service in the revenge realm who had hand in this tower. If we can keep them in check, that will naturally prevent them from completing the cannon meant for this tower. Should we be found out, our backup plans simply could be destroying this tower. The servers who are on patrol should be coming back at any moment now. Let's hurry and get up out of here. Ah, now we get to go to use a bunch of foreigners now for this. Okay, the next part of this mission is to secure a banned stronghold. This will also be the Righteous Realm's territory. It will take us about the entire day to get here on foot. So we're going to be brought a horse-drawn carriage from the nearby safe house to take that most of the way. I love not having to walk. Safe house, hmm? Do you perhaps have one in every reason? Yes, I do. The secretary orders to build them. We have 4 in the Righteous Realm, and 2 in the Revenge Realm, and 1 in the Reinstatement Realm. They're all hidden very well, and none have been discovered by the enemy yet. I see, that sounds as though you're doing a good job covering your tracks. They certainly have a great deal more than I would have thought, though. Perhaps they were meant for some other purpose. Come on, let's be on our way, then we can use this key to... This secretary gave me to get inside. It needs a key? Yes, the safe houses are filled with spells to borrow from the whole... Blow the whole thing up if one tries to enter without the right key. Better safe than aspired, I suppose. I see, that does make sense. Here not, most of any service will break into anywhere if they wish. But if you rig the place to explode in front about 4th century, you'll eliminate the risk of the enemy getting critical information. What about the self-entry spirit form? I'm told that each and every room has its own battlefield, and they are set to explode if they detect any spiritual forms too. Well done. This way. I don't see any buildings out here. It's here, underneath the broken down wagon. Ah, okay. This is a Criminal Minds episode. But it was like Joe Rock. There's a horse down here. We're obviously can't keep a living horse here. I'm sad by it indefinitely, so think of it like a golem. Alright, those things are... that Capolis casters always making. The French realm uses the Neonic beasts to pull their carriages. I hope I'll get a chance to ride one of those too at some point. Oh, you got spare wagons here, huh? Mind if I take one? Yeah, they're more for decoration and defense, since they're only meant to be used for emergency. But if you're right with that, then all means, besides, no one's gonna use them. Yeah, that tracks. Oh, you got protective mysticos too. I don't suppose you can also insectify. Never mind. How come? Because I don't want my car reacting to it and going off. Just found it. Oh, that's good. So they got Western wine, but no Shaojing wine here, huh? And no beer either, damn it. Well, oh well, I guess we're done with this mission. I'll put crest with this secretary. Alright, we better get going. I'll be the coachman, and the rest of you can just sit back and enjoy the ride. Be warned, I'll be driving pretty fast, so I may get bumpy, right? Yeah! Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely a bumpy ride. Yeah, now I think of it, it's been a while since I actually was had like a horse ride. We're here. Come on, we'll walk the rest of the way on foot. You can come down from the carriage now. I think I'm gonna be sick. Same. I think I haven't had one since I was a kid, when my grandparents used to have horses. Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was the first to go so fast. Good thing I returned into my spirit form. I don't want to think about what happened if I hadn't. I'm surprised you guys didn't do the same. You really are a cautious source, aren't you? I'm sorry to ask, but do you have any meds for that motion sickness? Yeah, I do here. Thanks. Honestly, I feel a little sick myself just watching that through the monitor. Damn. Talk about a rough rider. Okay, now that's it. We're all settled in. A strong gun up ahead that the French realm meant to use as bridges for invasion of the Righteous Realm. Luckily, the Righteous Realm just barely managed to work out win, forcing the French realm service to retreat from this region. Unfortunately, we suffered a lot of casualty in the process, so we can't lay any claim to the forest itself. We can't just abandon it out here, but we also want to do anything to draw attention to ourselves. So we decided to start storing supplies here in secret, but made sure that we made it look abandoned, even as we bolster its defenses. But since this abandoned, the Ionic beasts have taken up residence. So the first thing we need to do is destroy them. Once we're done with that, supply crews will come out to stock the place. So we just need to concentrate on riding these Ionic beasts. Then let's take care of the beast now. By the way, there aren't any demon boars among them, are there? Oh, okay. What do you need my help with, Jake? Can't guarantee there aren't. Why? I got something against them, demon? Well, no. Well, one killed me, so... May you rest in peace. He's not dead yet, though. Actually, I was already... Oh, yeah, right. How funny is that to him? To put up a battlefield around the stronghold, making sure none of the Ionic beasts escape. From there, well, you know, I'll figure something out. Oh, stream overlay cycles through your emotes. Oh, you mean like have emotes pop up on stream? You're in a lot of planning and the pain. Hey, if anything, you should be admiring me for the flexibility. Well, here goes nothing. Forget how I did that, though. Let's begin. It's like been a while. Grrr. Well, time for this night to be a hasty retreat. Already? Apologies, bad joke. Really am conceptually weak against the Ionic boars, though. Oh, okay, I had it made out of video. Oh, now I see. You mean what I got here were like the most doing that. Actually, you don't need to do that. You can actually... I'm doing this something else, like it's an image slideshow. Thank you, everyone. And basically what it's doing is like reading the files from like a folder. Yeah, that's interesting. Oh yeah, should be able to do it. Okay, which one's at server side? Alright, actually let's do Dutaru. You're sad to say you're on Windows 11. I'm on Windows 11 too. Not really that bad now.
いけない人ね。
レドが出る。
あ、レスはどうぞごゆっくり。 くぐるほうき星はさやかにきらめき本当に
Alright. I guess you like the form factor of 10. Gotcha. Now I have 64 gigabytes of RAM. Jeez. That's actually a crazy RAM there. Might be a bit overkill.
もっともっと楽しませてね
Oh, he gave you his. Oh, gotcha. That's the last of the hostiles. No other rings detected nearby. Great job, Master. All done. Thank you for fighting for those force mites dead. I truly appreciate it. What about the stronghold? Oh, we're fine. Here, lucky that it looks like the supply crew just arrived. There you go. Thanks, assign this and you can officially take over. Done. Alright, we'll let you guys handle it from here. Understood. Phew, glad we're taking our time on the ride back. More importantly, this would seem to be bringing our first mission to a successful conclusion. Feels like a pretty roundabout way of accomplish our goal. But I guess this is just what we have to do for a weird singularity like this. Well, no, yeah? Indeed, oh, in that case. There is one person I am concerned about leaving in this current state. Damn it, nice. Precisely. Yeah, we have to, yes, come up glad at some point. According to what I've heard, Rashaya, both his spiritual origin and contract remain intact. I suspect he's still right where he left him. We should at least collect his body and bring him to somewhere safer. Which is technically from 2018? I mean, hopefully he still holds up though. I mean, that's like 6 years. That should hopefully hold up at least. Why don't we talk to Charles the Great about it? Good idea. It would be brilliant to ask him for his assistance. We're almost to a safe house. From there, we'll be hoofing again. Red 05 died. Yeah, it's like, at least this is better. 05 is like, that means that thing was still functional. Almost in unison, the two mages let out the side of bone deep lines. Yeah, I'm actually good. It was maybe a little surprised that it did run good runtime. Section 10. Don Quixote de Miacha's departure. Oh, losing Don Quixote. Sucks. That concludes my report, sir. Sir? Can you find out where they are? Any other such towers in the righteous realm? The capital's too well protected for trade, but yes, I can still survey the propriety. To do so at once. I'm curious to know more. Caster, can you investigate this tower more thoroughly? Can you have more personnel if you need them? It will be done. Is there something more important in this tower? At the moment, their three realms are more or less evenly matched. The revenge realm is considerably goes off on offensive. Our restatement realm fends them off. And the righteous realm watches from the sidelines, keeping both sides in check. Now, both I and the military advisors believe the revenge realm is about to undertake a large-scale invasion very soon. If they're going to succeed, they're going to need some way of assuring their victory. They can't take their time to wage war because the righteous realm is bound to interfere. Yeah, I don't know how that guy got in there. But he did. But yeah, I called up my mom first to let her know that there was a bat because basically childhood trauma. Basically, she doesn't like bats as a result. So, which I can't even wait to with snakes. But yeah, but once he got on the ground and pulled out a bench, and then he moved out of the way, and then threw a towel right there, put on some gloves, opened the back door, grabbed the towel, and I thought the bat was inside, but then he was like crawling up from the towel, underneath the towel, up towards me, and I'm like, oh shit. Throw it outside, And then it got mad and tried to fly back in, angry. But thankfully closed the door. Still know how he got in. My parents are like cool as he got in either, so yeah. Dick that's why I left Masters up too, like saying, hey, there's a bat in this house, don't come in here. And then she's gone back freaking out. Yeah, quite the story. I just was walking down too, and then all of a sudden I see something flapping around, and my cat's like chasing after. I'm going, what the heck? What is this thing? Is it like a bird? And I'm like, no, it's a bat. What the heck is a bat doing here? And my cats were like chasing after it, and amazingly none of them got bite, although Gary was like getting near it and it was like hissing at her. Which brings us to the tower. It only makes sense there's something more to it. Then there do turn out to be other such towers. Investigating one is enough, but if you find any such towers, feel free to destroy them. Understood. Alright, that concludes today's War Council. Now, Pope Jonah will perform a memorial for those we lost. Well, I regret I won't have the time to do so myself. I urge those of you who do have the time to attend. Of course, my liege. Thank you. And may everyone we lost rest in peace. That's the day's prayer. Thank you all for coming. Come on, Pramate, let's go. Oh, I forgot she's on this side. Yes, your holiness. I'll be honored to accompany you. I really liked the service today. Oh, any particular reason? It just made me feel like there were too many casualties. That's true. But no lives are more valuable than ours. Never a few lives lost more acceptable than many. Yes, your holiness, I'm sorry. The diet is a sad thing, although it may be a cold comfort for me, since they're still dying for my behalf. You're right, death is a sad thing, but that doesn't mean that we'll regret our choices. I thought you were gonna say yes, you're horny. Oh god, dude, you would make a good addition to like the Concon Bun team. You just need to hang. You need to hang out with the rest of the buns. You would fit right in. We're proud to die. Die if that helps our rebellion against proper human history. Strange as it may sound. You certain that? About what? I told Charles the Great that I had to rest this room. Oh, the rest of the Concon team. Was he not your king when you were alive? Yes, he was, but I made my choice to support the recipient of the righteous realm. I really felt like yours was the right cause, your holiness. Of course, I know there's some servants that still mistrust me because my past associations, but that's alright. I believe you when you speak of conviction. Thank you, your holiness. Say, would you like to have a meal with me? A meal? That's right. I know servants don't need to eat, of course, but a good meal does wonders for morale. So I've been asked the superior master to have his servants to feel at home in the kitchen start making meals. I see. Even if you don't feel hunger, I'm sure you'll like the good food, don't you? Oh yes, of course I do. I know may ask which kind of screen it is. I don't know. But I have never heard anyone complain, so I'm sure it'll be fine. Now come on, let's go eat. Okay, let's go eat. It's a shame about Salome. It hurts to lose her. You'd think I'll say to surprise that she never did cut off the Shining's head. But I always thought it was only a matter of time until she did something like that. Don't you feel the same? I did, but she chose a very inconvenient time to get rogue. Yeah, it's true. But still nothing compared to you-know-what. Well, looking at the bright side of this turn of events, Shadia has drawn the gaze of the Ryusei member. Even if they don't know about the tower cells, they still have no way of determining their true purpose. That still leaves the final justice out. We still can't use him as a servant, right? I'm afraid his social withdrawal protections are just too strong. Maybe there's some kind of error in his summing, or maybe it's just how he's always been.
It hardly matters. If anything, this works to our advantage. Indeed, indeed. Although, why a sudden change of heart? We know that Shadia is here, right? And we know that they're taking shelter in the righteous realm. Now that all the players are here, there's only things left to do is with this war is to win and put it into it. So you're just gonna say we're headed towards the total annihilation. Fine with me. It doesn't matter if you or I meet our ends here. This is what it means to rebel against proper human history. Am I wrong? Oh, you're certainly aren't. But you're true, you're sure about this, my queen. About what? The way I see it. If we keep going down this route, your true wish will never be granted, no? If anyone else had been in the room at this time, they would have been certain their lives would be were forfeit. Such was the sheer all-consuming power of the bloodlust permeating the entire place. Say that again, and I'll kill you. Oh, my apologies. I certainly didn't need any more bloodlust like that directed at me. No man like myself can only take so much. Alright, I'm off to work in the final adjustments. I'm afraid I may not be able to speak to you again for a while. Oh really? That's the best news I heard all day. Ah, you woo me, my queen. My wish, huh? My wish, of course. I have a wish. My husband, someone's hero, a deceitful man. I wish I could have shown him how all this on his own shoulders. A woman, a child, an elder, and his close friend, a complete stranger. I don't care who. All I wanted was to throw someone's intestines in his stupid face. I wanted to ruin everything he protected, everything he cared for, everything he had that left no room for me. If he had saved 100 lives, I wanted to take 1,000. Though, of course, that would never have been enough to hurt him. Not when his heart was hard and radiant as diamond, as magnificently boundless and deep as the sea. From my perspective, he was just another rude, insensitive man. I suppose that's what happens when you try to see the good in someone. I wanted to see him one last time. I wanted to tell him that everything he did was for naught. But that wish was not going to be true. If he were summoned here, regardless of the realm, he would most likely rebel against proper human history. Even if he were to join the statement of righteous realm, he would ultimately be on the same side as me. I don't want that. At all! I want to oppose him. He must be my enemy before I kill him. So Shadia's arrival got my hopes up. But unfortunately, I'm told that his group did not bring him here with him. So now my hope is the slim chance that he may still be summoned to fight on proper human history side. And this is just another transcendent dream. So I just have to stick to my plan and keep doing what I must. I have to say though, I'm really not the type to fight hard for a master. This prayer had weight. This wish had a sincere ring to it. Yes, it was sincere and powerful enough that I didn't think twice about ending the rebellion against a proper human history, even if we didn't understand what sort of a master I'm working for. The righteous of his wish is what drives us. Oh, you got a good new keyboard? Oh, nice. We need to get around Queen of Mine, though. Good day, Queen of Revenge. Oh, if it is you, what are you doing here? I'm only here to deliver some encouragement, nothing more, nothing less. My goal is to see one of the three realms attain all the Holy Grails. I don't care which one it is. I just want you all to give you your best effort. There's one thing I have to ask you. And what's that? Is that what Master wants to? That's a difficult question. This is our responsibility coming to bear. This is the reason you're all fighting and destroying one another. There's one being here who mustn't not win, but that's of no concern to you. I see. Would you like to know who it is? No need. I just couldn't think of anything else to say, but to an intruder who appeared unbidden to my stronghold. Your answer doesn't matter to me. Plus, on top of that, it's kind of obvious too. It seems I'm not very welcomed here. Have you any information on either the righteous or statement for me? I'm afraid sharing such things won't be fair. Then you are, if possible, more useless. If you insist on following me around my fur, I'll see to it that the free realms know you as a stalker. Well, I certainly would prefer to avoid that. So, are you sure this is a question you want to ask me? Say, about the absence of a certain servant? Well, only got because of a full merchant account board while you gain a new hard drive for a PC. Oh, gotcha. Keep bringing yourself to ask upon. Huh, pity. Very well, then I shall take my leave. Very well, good for nothing. He just wants to toy with his pieces. He's no more than an idiot. If he wants to maneuver himself around the board, then he has no more than a participant. So he's chosen to come down to the board, even though he's qualified to run the whole game. Plus, I suppose there's a certain kind of integrity to that. Never makes me think he's the most dim-witted mathematician to ever live. Okay. You see, he wants to see if your companion, Vlad III. Oh, Count Vlad, the great hero of the Romania. Don't forget he's also known as Vlad the Impaler. Maybe he could be reasoned with. Yeah, just so call him a vampire, you're okay. Because he hates his that association with his myth. It seems to remind me of how a lot of the dead apostles, though. No, sir, you can't trade personality. Don't notice the difference in your roars immediately. Yeah, I guess you're right. Anyway, we certainly can't leave him like that. The fact is, the righteous realm needs all the strength it can get right now, and the more so with the wisdom and intelligence. I see, so you require someone with a great deal of military expertise. We do. I'm educated in many fields so far. I've been able to keep us locked in a stalemate. But I can't take us no further. I can't see a path to victory for us. So then, the best course of action is to have to save Vlad the Third if possible, and to treat him. Would you mind laying us handle this? So what you're saying is that you have a healing and a restorative of no phantasm strong enough to return Vlad the Third to fine form? Am I correct? I can't promise it will work flawlessly, but to be perfectly honest, it will be a gamble. Gamble? You know gambling is bad, Sancho. You say that in a gacha game. I have to agree. There's any number of mages who have ruined themselves by taking major risks. Really? There are? Alright. I suppose you wouldn't know since you grew up a sheltered Shadia. As a rule, my girl, mages are arrogant creatures who think that they can bend all of creation to their will. The majority think that way. It gets worse the more talented they are. I see. I suppose that makes sense, since magecraft can do what would otherwise be impossible. And since they can think that they can't do it, they get carried away and think they can come out ahead every time they take a chance. So in other words, they form a god complex. Their magecraft lets them see others cheating and helps them notice the patterns and trends. I am the next Batman. I am not the... Yeah. So they figured out they can use that advantage to cheat about everything. Basically, there's no scenario of which they'll come on top here. That tends to be how they start thinking. Demon Lord Batman. But it's called a gamble for a reason, right? That's right. In fair partial game of chance, a mage has the same chance of winning as he did losing. And yes, that means half of the such mages will win these gambles. But when the mages wins big, what do you do when they think that you do next? Bet the pharma, as they say. Exactly. It's strange enough they believe they already won the next round as well. Oh yeah, that is true. There was that one movie. You really don't know what you're talking about here, Chubbs. Makes sense since you gambled and lost. Oh, no I didn't. I absolutely won. That's why I'm still alive, even though I reduced circumstances. Woo! But see, way to look on the bright side. Ha! Thank you, Furple. Return to that point where you are earlier. Is your leader. He is your leader, right? Anyway, the very Considering his remarks were, I'm afraid they got a bit sidetracked.
Such an opinion on gambling. Yeah, especially since it's a gambling game in a sense.
See, so he gambled everything he had and lost.
Poor man.
Anyway, yes, this will be a gamble. Let's see. Say there's a 30% chance of no offenses of working as we hope. 50% chance it will fail and have no effect. And a 20% chance it will go disastrously wrong and damage the spiritual origin. What do you say, Lord Draco Sahaka, Master Shadia? Choice is yours. Are you willing to risk it?
I am. Sure. You are sure about this? I know Flat can't make the call himself right now, but it is the same thing.
Let's see. See, you understand your servant very well. I commend your decision, Lord Draco Sahaka.
Oh, right, sir.
Are you not listening, sir? We're hanging out. Oh. Yes, out. We're going to destroy the restraints that Five-Bird placed on himself. But you sir know phantasm.
Oh, you mean...
Gatin... Asiacio... Delicado... La... Princesa? No, not that one. Oh. Sorry for sure that. There's no way our weak no phantasm can destroy Calfla's stakes.
Then... What? Then do I really have to go too?
That, sir.
Yes?
It's a secret.
Sancho! Are you alright, Cat? You seem to have a headache.
Oh no, I'm fine. I hate myself at times. Sam, Cat, stop wasting your mental energy on things that you can't change, alright? You gotta stay cool, calm, collected. Just think about what you can actually do. This is the best that pops out that you can do yourself right now. And aside, Holmes isn't any different, is he? No, I thought he was doing a good job of acting normal and not looking at me unless I had to, but damn, still he is. I gotta save the thinking for when he's not around, like usual. The risks are just too great. I shouldn't even think about trying to figure out what in the world's greatest sector might be. Yeah! Cold! Caddick. Sorry, I just got so many chills. Feels like someone was pouring ice on my back. Ice, you say? Maybe it's a caster's curse or something. Yeah! Yow! Oh! What's wrong, Gorkai? You okay? Eat something. You eat something funny? You know, when I was still alive, I once ate a lizard and told everyone that it was dragging me. Oh yes, that was a good one. Shame it didn't make it into the story. I guess that Trafantas didn't want to include my weird food stories. Any weird food stories? No, it's not that. I'm good with food. What is it? Just let it go, okay? It's nothing. I'm fine. Perhaps we'd better leave it well enough to alone then. We want our teasing come back to bite us. Now then, Mr. Dracosak. It looks like. Think you've made up your mind. Then we should leave right away. But what will you do about your throne? We can't exactly declare that Charles the Great is going on an expedition and leaving his castle undefended. I'll take it over while you're gone. We'll be fine. I mean, it's not like I'm particularly royal, but Ron will probably do a better job than me, at least. That's something lovely about it. Improvising when you're low on personnel. Feels like we're sticking a finger in a dike here. Sneak. Okay, we made it out. I gotta say, I don't love how easy it was for us to get past our own realm security. I'm getting nervous about this too. Are we sure nobody else knows the truth? Don't worry, and when they find out, we'll just have to end the charade. How soothed-hearted of you. Oh, believe me, it takes a very sweetest of hearts to accompany my sir on his adventures. Can't have a quick story of Don Quixote without Don Quixote and of course, this trusty Sancho, you know. Okay then, let's get going, sir. I'm exhausted. Oh, ready? I guess I didn't realize just how much I let myself go until now. Sorry to interrupt your break, but I'm detecting hostiles nearby. Do you hear that, sir? We have enemies here. Oh, enemies, huh? Good thing that war put me in the right as right then. Okay, Master Shadia. Time for you to see just how I became the legendary Don Quixote de la Mancha. Come, Sancho. Yes, sir. Let's give it a very good go, shall we? Oh. Cannot be set as a sport. Okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, okay, we need Abby. Alright.
いいね。戦の匂いがしてきた。
いいね。最高だ。
もうすぐよ。
目障りなんだろ。
悪くないな。
めんどくさい。ヘラクレス。いいとこ
面白そう。
隠すなよ。そう
苦しめ。
Thank you.
了解了解。任せておけ。待ったよ。苦しめ。
目障りなんだろ。めんどくさい。ゴシ。
これでどう？了解了解。
Yeah, not like it these snakes here.
任せておけ。ああ、偉大なる征服を。
Yeah, I probably should have done it there, but
力を借り受け。ゼウス。動く。我が魔眼よ。いい了解了解。ああ、偉大なる征
oh
服
yeah, plus the mod.
この恩義の宝を借り受け。メカティックホイール。
ひどい目にあった。せっかくの羽に傷がつく。ま、偽物だけどね。
Victory is ours! Well, no, I'm genuinely surprised how strong you have proven yourself to be. Hey, depending on who you ask, Don Quixote is more famous than King Arthur. True, but that alone can't explain his strength. The story of Don Quixote is repelled with tales of his exploits, but each did focus on very human limitations. For example, when he charged at those windmills, he believed to be giants. Both he and Rache found themselves set fine for their troubles. Hey now, I won some of the time. My apologies, as I say, you do tend to win some and lose some. But regardless, the story never wants to fix his, him surpassing his human limits. So then, does that mean that his strength comes from being a king of the realm? That's exactly it, yes. You might be thinking that as long as my serves the true power as a knight has been awakened. But no, he's just enjoying the benefits that come with being a king. More specifically, the Holy Grail support. It's one hell of a benefits package. And it's a lot stronger than I was expecting. Guess this means that Urbal's kings must be really damn strong too, especially with the Holy Grail backing them. They are indeed. So his power can transform any ordinary soldier into a warrior worthy of being sent to Valhalla or a warrior into a hero. So if an existing hero were to obtain this power, there's no time what might happen. And Urbal's kings are Kriemhild and Constantine the Love. Kriemhild's luxury for official nature. Consumer combat prowess is unread. Constantine is famed for protecting the city from a prorogue thief, while unmatched and outnumbered. He will make for a formidable opponent as well. And I'm the old farmer from the sticks who's dangerously close to an age of retirement. A seasoned knight errant? Can we at least agree on that? Of course, sir. I think the reward for you never stop dreaming. Right. Wait, what is that? Does this mean it's a dream after all? No, sir, this is real, very, very real. We'll be there soon. Are you sure you can handle this? What do you think? I can do this? Yes, sir, you absolutely can. She says I can. Say I can. You heard. You don't have to tell me again. You don't have to tell me again. Are you sure we can count on this guy, Holmes? Oh yes, tell me, Mr. Forgive me, how should I address you? Mrs. Fine, Lord Holmes. Very well then, Miss Sancho. Is his noble phantasm meant for support? It is. A noble phantasm belonging to Don Quixote that can neutralize Father for his current condition. Now take this one of the things better left unsaid. I know an English gentleman who would understand. Of course, it won't stay a secret for long, though. Yeah, we're really intersecting.
Yeah. There, he stood, as though impaled himself, cracked in the blood, baffled by the wind, and he looked like nothing more than a rotting corpse. But he was still alive. Both the realms, the reinstatement and the revenge realms used to battle here, right? So how come neither of them have taken him? Take a closer look. What's the rock for? When it checks up and move by, he activates the snow phantasm automatically. So he's basically a landmine. He must have programmed for what a better word his mind when he staked himself. Damn, he really is a monster. Hey, that's really uncomfortable. Didn't mean it like that. I mean, he can't even begin to match the strength of his mind. Remember how powerless we were in this chaotic mess? And I'm pretty sure we can't think about anything except running away. Same goes for me as well. Well, I would think that I'd come up with the same idea to steal myself away. I'm not nearly so experienced in battle that I would also plan ahead to include a means of self-defense. So, we have to do something to shut that system down, or we won't be able to help him. I suppose we just have to keep him occupied in combat. In the meantime, I would like you to use the no fat system on Master Single. Can you do this, Mr. Dracosock? Absolutely. Watch out! Don't be ridiculous to make it this far to have your own server kill you. Alright. Let's help Flat to settle down. He guts 3 times to wear him down. Oh, what's that? Alright, that should like pop them off. I don't know if it's gonna be full health or not. If it is, then I'll just probably focus on that. Half health.
何を今さら食いるというの。森は燃え、地は砕く。その上で無自覚ならばあま晴れる。粉塵のごときで我が炎に帰るがよい。鉄の傘はありました。無礼者。
Jeez.
ここまでよくこらえました。
She's like overpowered here, even if it be one. People are saying that she's with bad. Now. Listen. Okay, sir. Go see us just like I told you. Right. Go back. Go back. Go back. Books end. Dreams conclude with a cold splash of the reality. All fades to the past like the passing fever. When we must abandon our dreams that we might more fully live our lives. Activating no fascism, returning to reality. Proceed, Gentil, also, Bridjanto. Sorry, I butchered that. Only scourging and efficiency is decaying rapidly. But I won't be able to maintain this existence if he keeps it up. Correct, this is a no fascism power. What? As expected, the words she used were returned to the reality. What she has done here is return Calfat to the 17th century Spain. No singularity, no magecraft, no mysteries, just a peaceful, ordinary Spanish countryside. The land where Don Quixote spent his life. Wait, slow down. Mysteries should have been stronger in the 17th century than they are today, not weaker. No fairs were within margin of error compared to the age of God, but yes, you may well be right. Remember, Goroff, those mystics were only measured on the world size scale. This no offense has a much more limited scope. Of course, this is a servant to return to a remote part of the world where no magecraft or mystics have ever been served. This is weakening the servant's contract with their master and cuts off magical energy they need to maintain their very being. Even neutralize skills such as independent action. You see, by the first, Supplicant did not exist in 17th century Spain. Of course, it also means whatever ability Moriarty used to brainwash him will fade away like a dream. What? All that said, I'm afraid this is as much as we can do. You see, this no fan system has one major flaw. Does? Yes, if we use it for too long, we'll disappear ourselves. I see, so that's why I feel so at peace right now. Are you okay with that? Just cut it the hell out. Okay, that's enough. No one about no phantasm. Abort! Abort! Good. None of my best. So no phantasm's effects are still somewhat present. The Calf's desire to rebel should be gone now, just as Miss Santa is present, although the state of his combat ability remains unclear. Are you okay, Vlad? Never thought I would see my master ask that for my health. I suppose it just goes to show how far I let myself go, so to speak. I'm really relieved to see you return your senses, Calfad. But what about your inclination to rebel? It has decided considerably. The seeds have been planted in my mind, but they are significantly weakened that I can control them. So, how do you do this? Well, I wasn't expecting to be rescued until after the singularity has prepared after all. Well, I would love to tell you about it, but we still have an enemy territory. Why don't we vacate these premises first? Good idea. Phew, this whole ordeal has been giving me sweating. I'll swallow the insult. Sure is. Hang on. Do you guys realize you almost vanished, right? What if you had? Would that have brought the righteous realm to the brink of collapse? Don't worry. Lord Cack, that would have been a grand adventure of its own right. Yay for adventure! Yay for adventure! Come on. Dracosock, say something. Yay for adventure! That's not what I meant, damn it! Affection. Gotta love it so far, like, Versus being naked rocks and now yay for adventure. That's the first train up and return. Section 11. Find the first train up and return. I see. So it won't be possible for me to fight until the Singularity is repaired. I'm afraid we have one piece of more piece of disappointing news. The fact is, it took us so much we won't be able to do anything for a while either. If we tried to try a windmill now, we'd be knocked aside like a blade of grass. Really, Sancho? Am I that weak now? I'm afraid so, sir. Try charging Lord Holmes if you don't believe me. Huh? Alright, I'll do. Here it comes! Rah! Maybe before simply reaching a hand out and stopping him by catching his head. Rah! Yeah! Phew. How's that supposed to call? I suppose we could call it a draw, huh? Draco Sahak, I want you to do a pratfall right now. Okay. That's it. Well done. Is this some sort of ritual which I'm not unfamiliar? Mostly popping a headache pill. For Caddick. So you conclude that you require my wisdom, even at the cost of your powers as king in this rule. Yes, we simply are not capable of things beyond this point. It'd be clear how things would end if either of us two kings were to launch a serious assault against us. Even if your unwavering willingness to give up the power you were given is no small thing. This is act either great selfishness or great selflessness. I'm sorry, that is no way to speak of my saviors. No. Very well then, let's return to see the righteous realms. Say for myself from there. I'll survey your military capability and... Oh wait. I forgot to something important I need to do first. What's that? This. My true name is Vlad III. I'm a servant of Shadia, Berserker class. And now I've returned to where I belong. Good to have you back, Count Vlad. Thank you, Master. May not be your spear for the time being, but there are still things I can and must do to help. Sir? That's it. That's exactly how a knight and his lord should behave. I want that! Welcome home, sir. It's just not the same. One more word from like that, sir, and I'll send you sailing straight down this mountain. Oh, I'm sorry, milady. Better. Okay, and now I can see why you love that princess. She's looking like that. Good God. I suspect that's a number of Miss Sancho's sides. Princess Dulcia, most likely. One of the reasons Don Quixote sets off on his particular story was to tell people far and wide of Princess Dulcia's beauty. Yeah. Beautiful and definitely not willing to put up with bullshit. Definitely a very attractive lady in her own right. It's a little embarrassing, but it's true. Can you at least warn me before you transform like that? My poor heart can't take it. Deal with it. Am I the only one concerned about our current situation? Because it seems to me like Lucy Bladford Sapphire is a major setback. No, wrong. But in this case, also I think it's the whole story. You both have good aspects to work with on both ends. Up until now though, we lack the tactical expertise to make use of them. So if Bladford can make up his deficit, I think we can still... There are still some positives to gain from this. I guess that's true, but losing his combat prowess still hurts. Alright, we better be taking leave here. See you back in the front, so... Bye! Very well then, let's take a walk around the city. Mr. Dracosak, Kadek, if you would be so kind as to disguise yourself as servants once again, we can be on our way.
Yeah, some observers are fine. There's plenty of life out here, but not much drive. Morale is very decent. And yet, on the whole, it's all too relaxed. Relaxed, I see. Since each realm's population is comprised entirely of service, universal conscription is generally a viable option. Of course, we wouldn't want everyone to be perpetually murdered in despair over the prospect of a long-term war. For when those who should be helping to fight the war are no longer able to separate it from their daily lives, that's when weariness sets in. And when conflict is inevitable, weariness it does lead to directly to defeat. We're told either the Rescue Realm's army is about to begin training exercise. Shall we go pay them a visit? Yes, let's do that. Hey, Dracosoc? Yakatic? Do you think that this training exercise is going to help much? Don't know. Just pure optimism. It's not productive. Sword set to rate and slash. God, I feel like I'm back in Genshin. Draw ain't loose. Yeah. CT spirit skills. That's why they call me the Gale. Oh, you call yourself that? Why can't I use rapid casting? I know I put my dues as an alchemist and then some. Wait, don't tell me. It's because my tongue is too short, is it? Oh, they're all going up. They're a lot harder than I was expecting. Well, what do you know? I don't know much about combat training, but it looks like they're doing a good job. This is even worse than I thought. Why is that? Let's see something. I prefer to meet with the king, with Charles the Great, before I say more. There's no such to having some same conversation twice. Is that bad? It is. Let's say, for the sake of argument, that the situation was entirely in our favor. By which I mean, imagine if the other two realms have waged a war. And one side succeeded in wiping the other out, but at the cost of the majority of the soldiers. Even in that ideal situation, I can tell you that we still could not win. That bad? Oh. So we can't pull a Santos Gambit off of that. You two seems to really understand the problem. Well, yeah, I guess. I mean, we're technically two of the 12 paladins, so we both have a decent amount of real military experience. Service too? Sure! Some of them used to be heroes or in the military, or otherwise fought in some major battles. However, they're all over the place. There's no unity or teamwork whatsoever. We can lead small teams well enough, but that's it. Also, Stoffel and I couldn't possibly lead an army. What's more, Dermud and Zhang Yu are only slightly better than nothing. From what I've been told, both Creamhill of the Revenge Realm and Constantinus of the Real Realm have full control of their armies. In comparison, if our forces were no more than a motley crew of amateurs. In short, the entire fate of the righteous realm rests on where we can transform this desperate rebel service into a unified army. Yeah, like the Revolutionary War in America. I mean, heck, we started off with a bunch of drunkards. And then managed to transform them pretty good enough and got good alliances and then win. So how exactly did we do that? Since the dawn of recorded history, only been one reliable way to turn soldiers into an army. Training. I see. And I do not mean the way to be done now, whereas each servant does whatever they please. They need to be trained to work as a single army, operate as though they are part of a single organism. If they cannot do that, then we have no hope of victory. So, to begin, I would like you to inform every servant in the righteous realm that they are to assemble early tomorrow morning for joint training. Alright, will do. I'll put together an initial lineup and then adjust it over the course of the training. We need to know where we need the best served by forming groups comprised of all different classes or of a single class. What sort of units we need? What is it that we lack the most? Everything we must review by detail. Hey, Sancho? No, sir, you can't move against the throne. How do you know I was going to say that? Look, I'm not proud of this, but even I know I'm not the best choice for this job. Sancho's right. Unfortunately, I currently lack the strength to stand on the front line myself. More importantly, you have already claimed to be Charles the Great. None of that other service here will accept me suddenly taking over as your successor. You are Charles the Great now, and there's nothing you can do to change that. Yeah, that's true. I mean, if I just appeared out of nowhere, how are they instantly going to trust him that these actually was chosen to be Charles' successor or Charles in command when he's hasn't really done jack shit? Yep. Escape is no longer an option. Your path before you requires to be scaling a shield wall. You must find your way to crawl up and reach the other side. Whatever you do, you cannot fall. Use whatever lies supposed to you need to hold yourself in place. You are the Emperor. You can't change that. Okay. That's alright, sir. Don't worry. If worst comes to worst, we'll figure something out. Yeah. It's Sancho. Before I could confide in their ability to make good on her pledge. Based on this story, that should have been enough for Don Quixote's mind at ease. But judging the look on his face, he's possibly racked with guilt. I expect that all you attend the train tomorrow as well. That of course includes you, Master. Well, you won't be able to summon service with so many watchwalls on nearby, as long as you don't have them use no phantasms. You should be able to pass yourself as a caster who calls upon child soldiers to fight for you. Got it. Kak, as a mage and a master, I want you to provide advice. Yeah, that's quite a job, but I'll do what I can. Holmes, you are the great detective. I'm sure you can see things I cannot. Even if you lack military expertise, it would be great help if you keep an eye out for them. Will you? Of course. There you have it, Master. I'm glad to have you on the team. What about us? You two have the most difficult task of all. What's that? Wait and trust them that we will complete our task. You are not to do anything more than that. Really? So I'm just supposed to do nothing? You are Charles the Great. You can either reveal your true identity nor take part in the battle yourself. Your job is to have faith in your subordinates. Yes, sir. Master, Kadek, I urge you to get some rest, and I shall do the same. Oh, man, it's the middle of the night. Lord Draco's the Hawk? Something the matter? Go to sleep. Yeah, I hate like having nights like that. Well, elderly folk like me are notoriously light sleepers. You're too much young for that. Sancho! I'm here, sir. Shall I make some cocoa tea then? Cocoa then? I knew you would. I knew you know what to do, my wonderful maid. Thank you, sir. Okay then. I'll be back shortly. Hey, how's it like being pretending to be emperor? It's a long story. You see, one thing go to another, and here we are. That's really all that boils down to. I knew I was the surfer for proper human history, which is immediately put me on the odds with the other service. Suppose you could say it was a stroke of luck. I was just about to say something to him when Sancho clapped her hand over my mouth and acted like we were on their side. Then, with what we've learned by sneaking into the revenge realm, I knew things couldn't go on the way they were. It may have been able to retrain my body to that realm, but I wouldn't have lost my mind. I'm a coward, you see. And the reinstatement realm isn't much better. Their motives and methods are maybe different from the revenge realm, but they were still rebelling against proper human history. I apologize over what to move to an area where neither the realm had much influence. Like I knew, we're surrounded by our service that felt the same way, and ran away from us. It was Sancho who came up with the idea of creating a place for these service on the other side of proper human history. Me, all I did was run around to see. It was useful on the other few occasions we had to fight the Yamic beasts. And then I volunteered once the week concluded that someone
would have to be this new Rome's ruler. Pretty admirable to me. No, it really wasn't. It really wasn't. For one thing, I wasn't even summoned in my prime. But my mind by past the sell-by date, if you take my meaning. My story both begins and ends with me as an old man. This is the only way I'm known. That's why I look the way I do. Huh. I was so nervous when I first pretended to be Charles the Great. I thought I was going to throw up. Because the lonely nights like these are the only time I can go back to being a reasonably sound mind. Grim as they may sound. Here's your cocoa, sir. Lord Dracosoc. Great. Thank you, Sancho. Thank you. I'm not in the mood for cocoa now. My pleasure. Nice and sweet. Just the way I like it. Yes, it is delicious. Yeah, glad you like it. This cocoa's good. I feel like it's making me forget. I'm a knight. Oh, then. Better take it right away, Nina. Please so. This is one of the few pleasures I have at my age. I was only joking. No, I only made a suggestion. I'm also one of the world's most helpful maids, you see. And Meister wants something. It's my job to make it happen. He took over rulership of this realm just because he was the safest position for him to be in. Would be treated like any other foot soldier if we went to fight in the front lines. I mean, no one is to die right here after being summoned, so I'm pretty much the only say need indeed when I'm on the throne. That only matters for royalty. I really like how teenagers see their parents. You mean as a nuisance? You need to only be proud of and domineering. That's really all my king or emperor needs, if you say so. What do you think, Lord Dracosoc? Matters in your own hands. You think so too, Yes, that's true. We should take important matters into our own hands. And confessedly, when they are not important, we should leave well enough alone. Okay, I'll do that. Basically, right now, you just leave this. You just have to stick to what you're already doing. I guess so. Let's cook. We'll head back. Oh, are you sure you would like to talk a little more? No, you should get some rest. Yeah, it's early morning tomorrow. Good night. Yeah, this is a long chapter. Was it a mistake? It's hard to say. I have to work up the courage to apologize. What do you think of the Master Shadia, Shanta? We both know how terrible of a judge of character I am. I think he's a good person, and above all, I think he's very willing to forgive our mistakes. Sir, you know what Shadia's coming here means, right? It means that he and his companions have come a long way to be here, so there's no need to feel bad for them. I know, but still. I'm afraid there's nothing I can do about this, sir. That's all down to you. Although, of course, depending on how things go, apology might be the last thing they need. I guess that we should head back to the front. It's time to return to my duties as Charles the Great. Good day, everyone. My true name is Vlad III. I've come on behalf of Charles the Great, who has asked that I lend my support to the righteous realm. Unfortunately, I have lost my own servant powers due to extraordinary circumstances. However, as a result, His Imperial Majesty seemed fit to trust me with the full command of his army. You may consider me your general, marshal, or whatever high status position suits you. If any of you object, speak now. I'm glad that no one take issue with my leadership. Now then, without further ado, I would like to begin your military training. From this point on, you must act as a single army rather than individual heroes. Together, you will form multiple units, all of which will combine to create a unified armed force. I am of course aware that it will take more than my say-so to convince you of the merits of this new direction. I understand why this may concern you, your individual exploits, and what you make your real experience. I'm sure many of you believe you're strong enough to be better off doing as you please. Which is why I would like to start off with a training exercise. I will form a unit of my own, but I will keep its numbers at to a bare minimum. Here is my scenario. My unit will first defend the fortress, and then the rest of you will surround and attack it. However, my unit will also soon be receiving reinforcements. As attackers, your objective is to break through our defenses and claim fortress as your own. With such overwhelming numbers on your side, victory should be all but sure, but failure is not an option. As you will begin such a tremendous advantage, you will surely not refuse, yes? Oh, he's showing them, yeah, numbers mean nothing if you don't have, like, good control of quality. As the free spirit's speech had desire is lit a fire in the proud server's heart. Let's do this thing. You mess with the wrong server, you're gonna regret this. That fortress is as good as ours. As these and our indulgent war cries ring out, fly the first, struck the casters, struck the temporary fortress. The fortress had looked, it probably actually was, much too flimsy to stand up to a servant attack. Nonetheless, fly the third and a small force of servants entered and locked the gates behind them. 3 hours the battle would begin. The servant fly the third chose this unit, ran around, and hurriedly tried to prepare as best they could. 1 or 2 seemed less than happy about having been selected, though. They should carry their duties faithfully, having been chosen ahead of time. Indeed. But what if I may, Lord Brian, can you tell me why you chose the sage? Because defense is where I excel. Because if we win, none of the other servers will have any right to complain. Ha! Now I see. Caster, Dracosok, yes? Yes, sir? As I told you earlier, you can't have your servers use their no fantasy, but you also don't need to defeat our opponents. This battle will be a test of endurance. I urge you to take that into consideration. Create your lineup. I'm adding Holmes, Rollin, Jangfu to your grip. This fortress will eventually be built with a hole in its defenses that could let the enemy easily occupy the entire fort should they break through. Our opponent will most likely attempt to claim victory through brute force at first. When that fails, they will eventually notice a hole in our defenses. But looking at it from the different perspective, if that were what they focus their attention on, their assault will become quite predictable. Remember, whether you're playing offensive or defensive, analyzing and predicting your opponent's actions is the most important thing you can do. Now go hide by the hole and wait for my signal. Yes, sir. Good, I'm counting on you. Hey, again, so like before, I'll be backing up. But I'm not going to do any fighting myself. Hey, why the look? You think I'm going to try to get off that easy again or something? Don't exactly see you getting off, get ready to jump into the fray ivory, you know. Nah. Okay, that's enough of that. Now hit us with that spell already, would you? Fine, blah blah blah. Yep. What kind of return is that? Oh, get off my case. It's not worse. It's the heart that goes to them. Good peace? It really does sound like your heart was in it to me. But whatever. Empty mind like that. Are you sure you don't mean broad-minded? Having an empty mind isn't a good thing. Well, here they come. This fortress is built to select with a sacred side gate on the right side of the back gate. It's not big enough for a wagon, but it can easily let a group of humans through. Or at least that's what apparently defines the scenario. Your opponent knows about this as well. So, should we have to worry about the riders trying to make their way through? Instead of according to Fly's estimations, we should expect the servers to excel at the close range combat, like sabers, lancers, and assassins. Here they come! Now! Damn it! It's an ambush! Fall back! Huh? You want us to fall back now? Haha, that's right. Let's go to town on them, shall we? Well, beating up on helpless targets feels good. Nice strategy, losers. You just can't resist that sweet, juicy bait, could you? Cat, that caster of yours is just as nasty. What's with the hideous doll she's carrying? You're dead! think it's icons are you. Agree. Got about 5 seconds before. Li Zhengfu rushes in and starts punching faces. We must stop him before that happens. Okay, formation set. Yeah, okay. No, since we can't use anything. Hmm. Yeah, let's go with this.
絶好の戦い日和だ。
この瞬間手を重ねましょう。
50. Jeez, okay.
そうかい。そうかい。面白い。ふう。面白い。実に興味深い。
Hey, Knight. Thanks for the raid. Shout out to Babylon Knight, guys. They stream FGO as well. They also do men-only runs. And they're like pretty chill to hang out with. So how was the rest of your stream, Babylon, and what section are you at? Also, welcome in Morals. I am Draco Sahak. I'm a Demon Lord. I play Riot games, including like Big Grand Order. Also do like horror games as well, and hopefully at some point get back to speedrunning. So yeah, welcome in, and hope that you're enjoying the stream. I'm currently doing an extra class only challenge, where I'm like basically only have to like rely on extra class servants, but the exception is being too I can also use NPCs servers as well. If they're basically forced in. Okay. Alright, let's check out Ron here. Got to. Oh, okay, got it. Yeah, it's kind of funny. We're both at like the same place. Oh, it's so shiny. I don't know why, but I was actually expecting him to like strip naked there. Oh, it's like one of those. Hey, Origin. How goes it? Oh, shit. Yeah, you're fine. Retreat! Retreat! Damn, I really thought that was a good idea. Can't believe we lost to this ragtag bunch. I've brought shame upon my order. You say, how the hell did riffraff like this get the bear of us? Yeah, you better run, you rat bastards! I'm coming to punch your lights out right now! I'm getting out of here! Yeah, something tells me you do nothing more dangerous than a pissed off person. Don't think they're coming back anytime soon. Thanks, Jake Fu. Alright, looks like we got our work here is done. Looks like things are playing out for more or less as we expected, but let's go check in with Galfad to make sure things are okay. I'm officially taking command of this army. I shall be training you all in the ways I deem best. Take it here. There are no objections. No, sir. He's a demon! A demon, I tell you! I still don't know what to happen. It felt like there was nothing we could do to win. I can't believe it. I couldn't destroy one pounding fortress. Some hero I turned out to be. I expected this to happen, but truly impressed to see that I'll play out. Oh. This is Sancho, by the way. That's terrifying, terrifying. You too, okay. Oh yes. We're fine. The castle is almost deserted right now. Never understand how terrifying a fully unified army could be until today. Yes, sir. I was saving him was the right choice. Now that Count Vlad is in charge of the military affairs, we should be more than equal on the task ahead. Indeed. So then, yes, I think now is the time that we can make our move. After we discuss it with Count Vlad. Thank you all once again for your help. Okay, I'm gonna use the restroom real quick and probably refill my water. Be right back.
I seriously thought that was gonna be Carmilla.
God.
Sorry, man.
Bark, please.
Do it.
Oh, fuck off! Fuck you, Jay!
Yes!
Fuck you! Good! If you're good! During the Kyoto Fireworks Festival. Ooh. So what the hell is this crap? Bananas turned to Tiara?
Oh, yes.
Tiara's secretly my waifu? Oh
Yes.
my god!
Wait.
That's a good
Holy
picture.
Oh
shit,
my-
that's great.
That's
Lord.
I
I'm not bringing Santa Lily. Besides, she also got a buff too, so. Okay, pause! Pause! Come on! All three go! All three go! All three go! Come on! Oh, what the heck? Damn you, chick! Damn you to hell! Ugh! Prove that Kyuhime is sexy.
When did I ever say that?
What do you think?
Ew. What the fuck? Ugh.
Hey, she's hot
Disgusting.
and sexy. She's hot and sexy. Wait, it's a harem girl. What is wrong with you guys?
Kill him with fire. Hey, my lord First Hassan, please kill this. What is this thing? A lizard with fire?
No! Don't
Snake.
kill the belly dancer!
She's a snake, sadly.
Yes. Oh, good. Even better. Kill the snake.
Oh, sorry, Spire. It only goes. It's up to. I haven't set it up for the art best. Oh, dude, it took you a month to respond to this. Okay, back. Okay, now we got the assassination plot. Alright. Which, yeah, we need to. Oh. Wait, what is that message? Save it for Summary and Pookie. Thank you, foolish monkey. I think it's been a while since I've seen him. See how's Jolta doing? I got a bit. Alright, section 12. Assassination plot. Then, thank you for agreeing to manage our military affairs, Count Vlad. Not at all. On my honor, I have vowed that victory shall be ours. Still, the fact remains that we're still only pointing up to the starting line. The other realms still have a big lead. Come now, Santo. Look on the bright side. Think of it as us saving our strength for when we need it the most. Wow! Talk about putting a positive spin on things. Look at me being a big old smarty pants. Well then, Count Vlad, I believe that we should discuss our next course option, while continuing to train the army, of course. Great. Now if I may direct your attention to the map. Okay, while we have the great many things on our plate at present, there's only to be faced with three options. If we go to offensive or force fire for defenses. If the former, we go after the revenge or restreaming route. According to the sum total of the information shots of spies have sent us, our best choice seems to be to strike against the revenge realm. Why is that? You must look at the big picture. The restreaming realm may have better generals, and there's an excellent chance they will continue to grow in power. But, for the better or worse, Constantine is the love of his unknown quality. Think of it as Singularity as a game board. If he wishes to play by the rules and win it for himself, the same does not hold true for the Revenge Realm. They would not think twice about simply overturning the entire board. And then there's the strange towers like the one you just investigated. Hans was right, they are long-range cannons. The locations alone make them quite crude, however. I have a strong suspicion that the towers are in fact already complete. The plan may be to use them in conjunction with the service. There's no fact as themselves are cannons. Or perhaps they plan to use them with something much worse than cannons. I can't say for sure. Regardless, I believe the entire Revenge Realm is working to overturn the game board in this entirety. I suspect Sung Jun, the caster aligned with the Revenge Realm, is the one behind this plan. We must therefore eliminate Queen Kriemhild, for if she falls, the Revenge Realm is likely to fall. If that happens, the Restraint Realm's not just gonna sit around twiddling their thumbs, are they? No, they will not. I will say this only as the best
guess, based on the information I have, I could well be wrong about some things. Regardless, we must act. We must do so soon. That would make sense to me, but it doesn't sound like our army will be much help here. You are correct. Our only hope is assassinating Sung Jun with a small elite team. But such an operation will not, on its own ship, slip past revenge on its defenses. This is why we also need to mobilize our entire army and make them think that they're under direct threat of invasion. If we could, in fact, mount an actual attack. And while the other two rooms are caught up in the resulting chaos, the assassination team will carry out the mission. This is why we need to train our army. That training will take up most of the time today, but it will help with you planning the operation night. I see. Then we'll figure out the plan in the meantime. I would be very grateful if you took a look later to see how valuable it is. Very well. Regards to this mission, Mr. Dracosak. You want me to be a part of it too? I do. Well, I have no wish to expose you to danger. Your summoning skills will be essential for these assassinations. I would also like to come along with this position. I have some experience with both stealth and combat. I am also concerned about what Moriarty may do. As long as he's around, I cannot, in good conscience, send the master off alone. Then I'll assign an assassin class servant to go with you too. One side with proper human history, of course. You won't be able to do much help with the mission if you can't fight your way through. Fight you at your full strength, Lord Dracosak. I guess we won't be much help. Hey, it's not like either of us ever want to cut off echelons, right? I guess I'll be saying this one now too. Honestly, I don't have the skill set to help out with assassination. We still have some time until the operation begins. Time we need to get our military forces in good order and conduct a campaign. We will also need to use that time to come up with an assassination plot. So let's bring in this assassination you spoke of now. Sure thing, I'll call for him right away. Hey there, I'm an assassin. My true name is still a secret. I used to undertake assassinations as part of a certain religious order, and I'm honored to be part of this mission. Very good. Here's your squad mates, Sherlock Holmes and my master, Draco Sahak. They will be key to this mission. Do whatever you must to ensure your teamwork is flawless. You have until the army's training is complete. Yes, sir. Hey there, good to meet you two. How about we get to know each other better over the drinks? They say that modern way to break the fake ice. Although, just so you know, I can't drink alcohol myself. Then why go no drinking at all? Good point. Well, I'm sure the coming days will afford us the sample opportunity to get to know each other better. For a moment, I think our whole time would better spent if determining one of the artists' combat abilities. Then I'll make the reservation for you three at the training grounds. Alright, everyone, let's all do our best to put a stop to this rebellion against proper human history. She put her hands together in prayer. It was, in a sense, a small, insignificant action. No matter how others may consider her, she can't stop herself from wondering if she's deceiving them. She does believe in God. She does trust His plan, but perhaps the faith exists only at the surface level. That doubt has plagued her since she was summoned. Well, this is no doubt goes without saying. Pope Joanna was not a real person. That is true. Her sister locked her up was debated for centuries. And Joanna knew that very well. She is fully aware that she is a figment of someone's imagination. She knows that every high and low of her life is pure fiction. She is sure that whenever she was summoned to fight a Holy Grail War, although she has no memory of past summons, she must have fallen deeply into despair. Now that she's aware that she can't help but feel that there may be no point to pray to God, or perhaps she has no right to. You think so? I'm not sure what to think. I've heard that no one believes in mystics and fantastical things nowadays. Some people also say that myths, legends, even tales of their own adventures were just stories someone made up at one point. But even if that's true, I never doubted who I am. I know that the glorious paladins of Charmin really existed. I know that the love Rodrigo and I shared was real too. Even if I'm not the real Bramante, but a shadow for being cast by humanity, it doesn't mean I'm not still me. There's no reason you can't think the same, Your Imperial Holiness. Pramate, you and I are indeed both shadows of humanity. But at your core, you have an unmistakable sense of who you are. Maybe there's a reason for that. Or maybe, I know this may sound odd. Maybe most heroes like you existed alongside your own mystics and fantasies. But that's not true for me. I'm a figment of someone's imagination. My very existence is thoroughly disapproved by academics. My life, my history, is all but a fragmentary jumble. What's more, there's now an overwhelming consensus among academics that I simply never existed. They are right to come to that consensus. Academics are supposed to find the truth of things. The idea of Pope Joanna was a revolutionary one that could not be dismissed out of hand. History itself would change depending on whether she truly existed or not. And so academics explored every argument they could find to verify it, almost as if they were conducting an autopsy. And they were right to do that. Everything they did was right. I just didn't take it well. That's all. It was just hard, sad. It felt like they were ripping my heart from my chest. I wanted to grab him by the collars and shake him and scream, "How dare you do this to me!" But we don't approve of that. Not as Superior Majesty or anyone else in the statement realm. You wanted to grab him by the collars? It's a whole kind of other pain knowing I've drawn all you onto my anguish. Oh, but the collar part was just a figure of speech. Please forget about that. Your Holiness. I'm a paladin. I'm supposed to serve my lord and my country. Abide me at justice and light. And I know that Archbishop Turpin would be furious with me if he didn't help to ease your suffering. I might have chosen to rebel against proper human history, but I'll never stop respecting you. Thank you, Pramate. I wish I could do something to repay you. For what's worth, I pray that upon my heart that you and your loved one will be united in romantic bliss. Thank you, Your Holiness. Oh yes, I'm not sure if I should ask you about this, but you were arguing with some other servants earlier. Yes, I was. They were still suspecting me of being a spy. I told them that they were mistaken and I chose to cut ties with the others because of a difference in our police. I see. Does that mean you can't trust me after all? No, Pramate. I would trust that you with my life. I just don't want to pit you against your former comrades at arms. I appreciate your consideration, Lady Joanna, but you don't have to worry about me. I offer a promise to my honor. As one of the 12 paladins of Charlemagne, I will fight them with all my might. Thank you, and I'm sorry. I hope you can forgive me for insulting your pride. Oh, you don't really have to do anything to apologize for. Makes sense if you have doubts like that. But I'm your sworn to follow you and the Superior Majesty and no matter what. So, what do we do if Casanovas and I decide to go different ways ourselves? Please don't ask me that. It's like asking a child which of their parents they prefer. I'm sorry, I was only teasing. Meanie! And now we fight. Oh, okay.
節操朝になれば闇がささやいておるわ。
より強くよりも
我が指先どこまでも
Yeah, I probably should have brought a single target to this.
サボりましょうぞ。
ようこそ
And that's what I get for like actually looking.
たまりません
But yeah, you got this other way really.
光の時これまで疑似神格並列接続暗黒太陽臨界狂乱怒涛悪霊作 秋光殿お目
Yeah,
覚めよ
let's see what this MP4 does.
太陽はここに生まれ変わる狂乱怒涛悪霊作
Yeah, I love how the level requirements just went down. Alright. Where is... There he is. Alright. Everyone, it's time we put our plan together. Yes, good plan. For is the key for a successful assassination. That's why my senior assassins are always telling me. Our first target is criminal second in command, Sung Jun. If we were to succeed, we must get him to leave the Singularity. Vulnerable, as this no phantasm as the spells are. His intelligence is far greater threat. I considered using some sort of magecraft to render him unconscious, neutralizing him, and then bring him back here. But ultimately, I decided that we need to completely eliminate him by any chance of using that intelligence against us. We still assassinate him, as such a dire threat to serves. God, I hear you. It's always possible for targets to change when you're making decisions at your own discretion on site. So it's great that we're all on the same page about this now. Solid communication. There are three key parts to this plan we need to decide. The how, the where, and the when. Oh, for the how, obviously, we have to ambush him. Precisely, sniping him would be far too risky. Perhaps it would be a different story if we had a truly first-rate archer on our side, but no, even then, I doubt sniping would be. See, our target is, after all, Sung Jun, the leader of the Yellow Turbans. Yeah, depending on what the tallest art he uses, his defenses could be airtight. Oh, I see. Then that's why you called me here. Indeed, we realized we would need the help of a professional in the stage arts. The secrecy I already gave Secretary House gave permission to bring you on board. It's unfortunate she's part of the rebellion, but assassins should be able to contain her if things take a turn. No, of course. We'll have to do our best to ensure that things don't come to that. I still don't know if I can make it all the way to the Revenge Round's capsule. I'm not exactly, you call nimble compared to most people. I'm kind of a snowpoke. Yeah, that's it. Can't leave now. I'm gonna get over here. Alright, now that Miss Jung Fu is here, let's discuss where and when of the plan. First of all, Sung Jun's behavioral patterns. According to the scouts we had tracking them, Sung Jun spends most of the time in the revenge capital's realm, with the occasional excursion to Fort Aza Gornik. Criminal has entrusted him with authority over all the surrounding area. He also sometimes causes problems for the Resistance realm during the Revenge Realm's expeditions. He's an excellent leader to his troops. However, these troops vary tremendously in terms of quality, and he cannot fill those gaps on his own. As a result, he frequently uses his skirmishes, but he also is quick to retreat to safety when this occurs. When going war between the realms, Sung Jun himself has never suffered so much as a scratch. Although he seems not to be particularly skilled in his personal combat, he makes up for it for sheer adaptability. In fact, one could say he is the revenge of our second king. Suffice to say, that it would be beyond foolish to try assassinating him in the capital. Without an escape route, chances are very any such attempt would fail. Even if we were to risk our lives to accomplish our goals. Were we to try to assassinate him on his way to Fort Aztec, her would have an excellent chance of slipping through our fingers. Oh. So I have concluded our best bet is to infiltrate the fortress and assassinate him there. However, even with our plan, our chances of success remain low. If we trust only the luck to see through, we are doomed to failure. Nah, this is tricky when it comes down to it. How tight the fortress security is. We can assume that it's tight indeed, but perhaps not tight in that there's no room for us to slip through. Tell us, Miss Junk Fu, how would you like to go protecting this fortress? Do we know how this fortress is built and where? Let's see, yeah. Here we go. It's all in this document. Yeah, this is the places protect we are tight. You can tell. I don't know the first thing about Western spells, but I only got 6 cents for Eastern ones. To put it another way, if they did use any Western spells here, I wouldn't be able to tell you anything about them. But I can tell that this fortress is built using Kui Min Dun Jai. Kui Min Dun Jai. Basically, you use astrology to determine the optimal orientation of all sorts of objects. It works in everything from people to armies to castles. It can tell you things that are best, like the best way for you to walk or a direction where you're still sure to fail. As I recall, Song Ling used it during the Three Kingdoms period. Oh yeah, the unreturning formation. I've heard that too. Anyway, my point is, Song Jun uses Talos Arts to lock the fortress. And I was like, down, tighter than a Tangu drum. But historically speaking, once you breach the fortress, capturing it is simple. Maybe that these Talos Arts are the only knowable defenses we must have overcome. So basically, all it comes down to is this servant. You mean me? Yeah, okay, I'll do it. I mean, when you think about it, that guy might look like older, but I can actually go back further than he does. Hell, I was a genuine court sorcerer for China all the way back in the time of Emperor Qin Shi Huang. Sure, it was involved in a different matter of while, and my knowledge of Talos is a little fuzzy, but I'm sure I'll figure something out. Yup. It's okay, we believe in you. Who the hell said you could come up with that nickname for me? But you know, it's a kind of good fit. No, knock knock. I insist you show me respect and serve. You will address me as Lady Jing Fu. You got it? How exactly do we go about this? We need to conduct a reconnaissance of the force to get past the Talos defenses. No, I think we could put together a counter strategy based on what we know. Now know. For example, they say there's a talisman used in Talos Arts and a talisman that can counter it. We can make a whole bunch of the lore I know now, and from there I can hammer out the basic Talos Arts into your head so you know what to do with them. Yeah, this could work. Excellent, I can finally see a way forward. We'll begin the combat training and try to reach the minimum of teamwork necessary to execute this plan. We'll also be helping Miss Jiang Fu with her item construction while we're having her coach us the basic of Talos Arts. All while hammering out the details of this plan before the date of the mission arrives. Sounds reasonable. Then I'm going to need you guys to bring me a bunch of materials needed for talismans as soon as possible. Oh, like what? We should be able to use forbidden pages for paper. Oh, and there's one more important thing. What's that? Yeah, it's kind of weird how awkward this is getting. Is that a chicken?
胸こが星宿る天敵の進化チロチロとこの胸焦がれ
いいね。
仰せのままに
はは。
よしなに
Yeah, I don't think I need Dalton's MP here.
いやふんぐるいムグルーナフホーマルハウトガガラフルタグ結晶ウイキック
あなたも。
勝っても負けても死骸は増えるんだ。
Yeah, he's just turning himself into like roasted chicken. Jeez. Now we just have to collect a lot of this chicken's blood. At least they're big enough that there's plenty to go around. I see. Break the talismans and anticipation in chicken's blood. Yep, and that's right. Honestly, I don't know much about these talismans are going to be against Zhang Jun's fortress. But to at least be better than trusting to buy muck to save our assets. Right, so, very well then. Let's get down to business, shall we? Let's do it. Friendship, solidarity, hard work. Now that's the recipe of sauce. What weary sentimental assassin. Alright. And this one is... Okay. Yeah, just bring Domin. Yeah, I saw a Domin, but not the one I want. Okay, I'll take monkeys. There we go. Okay, and then it looks like we get choices here.
そうですね。黒き力、限りなく節操、破壊なれば。そう来る。
慌てない慌て
そう
ない
来る。光の時、これまで。疑似神格並列接続。暗黒太陽臨界。狂乱怒涛、悪霊作。望むままに貪りましょうぞ。よろしいので。
Alright.
秋光殿、お目覚めよ。
So does anybody have like a good class for like this evening and all? Probably we just chillax and like work and stuff. Maybe get a pizza at some point. That was for dummies extreme course. Okay, time to get rid of this book. I actually need to like go organize some of my books to figure out what to get rid of.
いかがですマスター
3 days later. I think I can read another word. Me neither. And it's the funny thing I'm still reading. I suppose none of you will be surprised to hear that this work suits me very well. Well, I don't want any of you getting overwhelmed or confused, so we may as well stop here. Let's not forget the three of us are rank amateurs for the stopgap measure. I believe this should be quite significant. Dare say our teamwork has improved considerably as well. According to the Copilot, the army training is almost complete. Guess that means we'll be heading out soon. Indeed, as previously discussed, only 4 of us will undertake this mission. Mr. Dracosoc, I will be counting on you for a simple summons to argument our combat capabilities. Yeah, I bet the summons and between the summons and the free, you should be strong enough to take down Sung Jun. Besides, the bigger operation is more likely that the enemy is discover what we're up to. I'll say that we're at the tipping point here. I take it that there's no objections. Let's begin the mission. Here's to our victory and the power of teamwork. I swear, there's something about this assassin that screams, shows him mungin for Agnes. Yeah, that's actually seeing it. We'll be departing the first thing tomorrow morning. I believe we should go say our goodbyes now. What is this, sir? Do you throw out your back? I did. I really could use a massage. Like, wait, no, that's not it. I was just thinking. I know there's probably not much sense of bringing us up now, but are we sure we're not too dangerous for Lord Dracosoc to join us in this mission? I understand your concerns pretty well, Don Quixote, but I'm afraid this master has to stay close to his summoned servants. Usually, there's a few ways for masters to stay safe. This is while supporting their servants, but they're really beyond Dracosoc's abilities. He has no choice but to wade into the fray himself. Well, technically, I am qualified to be a master, but I'm in no position to summon any service right now. You're goddamn right, you aren't. We're certainly not about to give a mage who's betrayed proper human history wants the right to summon his own service again. Let's get on my nose. Gonna happily go the rest of my life without having to command another servant. So there you have it, Don Quixote. As much as it pays me, and I admit it really does pay me, we have to let him go along if we have to any hope of assassinating Sung Jun. I'll do it. Sir, I don't know about you, but Shia's explanation seems to make sense to me. There's nothing more that you can do for you and me to do besides pray for their success. I guess you're right. Lord Dracosoc, whatever you do, make sure that you make it back alive. I, Don Quixote, shall wait for your turn with the highest of hopes. And I promise I'll come back safe. Well said. Oh, did I sound like a real knighter? You did, sir. Really did. Well, then maybe I should go along after all. Absolutely not. Drat, here I thought I was going pretty well. No matter how much of a knight we be. Your place right now is the throne. It may not be easy, but you must pretend at the same time. Alright then, Master. I hate to send you on this mission alone. I understand that I'm essentially useless as a servant now. I cannot fight, but... Fight, right, Count? I can't argue with that. Rest assured, I'll make sure our diversion gets the enemy's attention. Sherlock Holmes! I know. Get fun. I'll do everything in my power to ensure Master's safety. Astolfo. Yeah? I would like you to accompany Master and his team to over the edge of the bridge. You got it! Looks like I'm coming along for a little ride myself. Not that you and Ron got another job to do. Yeah. I'll lend you guys my other friends, but the only one that can blow that. So, well, for a time being, let's focus on staying alive. You guys, you say that's got what you always done. Then I guess I have no advice to give. I'd like to throw you a send-off party before you leave. But my sir thinks it would be better if you save that for a return. Indeed. When you return, finish this swim your operation. We'll throw a party to celebrate. Number 2, then I'll have everything ready by the time you get back. Oh, party! I can't wait! And not just any party, but a real... Say, Sancho. Yes, sir? How do you tell when a party is a gala? Now that I think of it, the only kind of party I've ever been to is a harvest festival. What about a celebration of the Duchess and Don Diego threw for you? Well, I guess that the Duchess was more awkward than a celebrity, but still. Anyway, just leave it out to me, sir. I'll be really... well, rely on you for all the grunt work. Fine with me. I have no idea how to plan a party myself. So just tell me what to do and I'll do it. That is what I like to hear. Alright. This question will find choices to make sure in scenario. Let's check this scenario. Okay. Yes. It's our quest. Morning, Dracosak. You still have time before you need to leave. Want to get a little more shut-eye? I'll go for a while. Roger that. Looks like no one else is here yet. Morning. How have you been, pal? Setson. Oh, hello. I don't believe we met. Oh, is that Shoddy online? Nice to meet you. I am Setson, Draco Sahak's comrade in arms. Still going with Setson, huh? At this point, you better believe I'm gonna keep going with it as long as I can. Besides, I'm pretty sure I won't be stepping on any other servant's toes. Anyway, what are you doing up this early? Hell, it's basically still night. What's going on this morning? Draco Sark, are you sure we could trust the servant? Don't worry about me, I won't tell anyone. Nobody likes a rat. I'm just really sorry I can't be of any help myself. Show me face then. Sorry if I can't keep the mystery man thing up going for a while. Knowing when to do a thing is almost as important as knowing what to do. That said, I'm not loving how I've got to draw this out either. Can't tell you to trust me, or that definitely would be worth the wait. But if you're can guess my identity on your own, hopefully it'll be a sign of good fortune coming your way. Oh hey, this morning, alright. Hang in there, pal. I'll be ready for you. Oh, gonna try to take care of my own business as best I can too. He's a real mystery man, alright. His spiritual origin is no stronger than a Spanta spirit, so I'm sure he's really weak. But he's a servant. You don't sense any hostility from him, right? None. Okay, I trust your judgment on these things. But if that's all true, I don't know why he won't help. Suppose we'll just have to wait and trust him to see what... when he says he's got his reasons. Okay, let's head back to the castle for now. You got a long day ahead of you. Is everyone ready? Yeah, I guess. Oh, good to hear. Then let's get going. Remember, we'll be heading deep into the Revenge Realm's territory. We're bound to encounter enemies on the way, but we won't necessarily need to fight our way through them. If we must, can always run. In fact, I had Miss Jangfu pack numerous talismans specifically for that purpose. Just be aware I won't be able to use any of them use them every time, so we could be in trouble if the enemy has the caster too. Hey, you guys all ready? I say so, yes. God, to help me take you guys right up to the port and one of those golem drawn TRXs. Thanks. Okay, then let's get going. I know you're probably sick of hearing this by now, but remember, the direction we infiltrate the fortress from will be critical. Queen Mei Dun Ja is an extremely complex spell, but it is always good in a set order. And it doesn't matter how strong the sorcerer caster is. In some ways, it's a lot like a gun. If you want to fire a gun, no matter who you are, you have to load it and disintegrate the safety and pull the trigger. No matter how good a shot you are, you can't fire a gun without doing all these things, right? It's the same as this spell. Might be complex, but it's not invisible. For example, I say, it made it so that no one could enter the building from any direction. If we cast a spell like that on the castle, then how would its defenders come and go? So we could definitely go inside, and the problem is that doing so will be complex and not all intuitive. I'll do my best to solve the riddle, but in case they get wrong, you try again. Unfortunately, unlike video games, real life doesn't have a continue button. Anyway, assuming that we make it inside, we probably won't be any soldiers left to contend with. Presume that Queen Min Dun Ja will have to thank for that as well. Yep. Not only is it a fiendishly difficult thing to navigate, but the people inside could have also easily messed it up by inadvertently skewing with the orientation. So they won't be able to station any more service in there, even if they wanted to, which is why they don't. Be estimated, we do believe we encounter some form of military resistance inside. Most likely some sort of being Sung Jun controls with his Talos arts, in lieu of his service soldiers. And yeah, that's a good point. If he uses his familiars or something along those lines, he could severely restrict their behavior patterns to make sure that they don't mess up his spell. That would make him much harder to control though, so I still think we still have a shot in this. Thank you, Miss Jungfu. Going over the head of the time, we've been a great help. We'll be counting on your resistance inside the fortress as well, as your skills will be critical to the operation. However, there's one key to this operation that needs to be addressed. Alright, you mean me, don't you? I take it you know Phantasm equals the task of killing Song Ju? Yes. It may not be as strong as the first assaults, but no Phantasm is by no means weak. Although, thinking back on it, maybe pride is what kept me from ever matching his. Speaking of which, Lord Dracosak, I understand you met a number of Asans yourself. May I ask what they're like? There's 100 faces. Serenity. Old man in the mountain. They're all really great people. I see. Well, now I feel a little embarrassed for making big proclamations to someone who accomplished as much as you. But I hope you'll trust me to see this mission through. Hey, you guys, you got a minute? What is it? Well, one of our squads is planning a skirmish with one of the revengeful squads. I see. What's the situation? It looks like we're losing, but at least we're already prepared to retreat. So what are you guys gonna do? Go around since this is a stealth mission? That would probably be best. What do you think, Mr. Dracosak? Let's help him. Woohoo! Now you're talking. I was just getting tired of doing nothing about driving this carriage. Okay, let's do this thing. Hey all, I'm a soft about to the writer's room. Maybe I do assist you about... No, wait, that's not right. A paladin in a righteous realm. I guess I am the reinforcements. Something along those lines. Anyway, nice to meet y'all. How polite of him. We're still about to fight. Okay, yeah, I very much got to the second class Trinity triangle going here. Oh, okay.
我が指先黒い力限りなく
バンヘドが出る。
はてメインリーガ様なだが改め威勢だこったないや
神よ怨霊よ来たれ
面には及ばずふんぐるいふんぐるい御そじりしたそうかうが船ぐる二軍富岳36系神奈川深いイラスサビ
光の時これまで疑似神格並列接続暗黒太陽臨界狂乱怒涛
that's easy.
ひどい目だった。せっかくの羽に傷がつく。ま、偽物だけどな。
Hey, thanks. Don't worry about it. You do the same for me. Oh, looks like we're almost there. Yes, this is a wrench problem, right? Press guys and everything. Oh, press guy and Warren. So there's Warren here. Okay, it's as far as I go. I'll be head back to my hippogriff. See you guys later. And good luck. We're all counting on you. I want you to lay down. Woo! Yeah! My predictions never pan out, but I'm good feeling about this mission. Well, bye! If his predictions never pan out, as he says, then perhaps we should expect things to go poorly. Come on, let's go. Let's. Man, I don't like this. Okay, I think this is gonna be a good stopping point. Second round, guys. We're gonna find some raid. Alright. Who's on right now? Okay. Alright, we got someone that's doing a birthday stream right now. Currently sleeping, but he should be like getting up and about pretty soon. But yeah, he's also a fellow Gungan Bond. We're gonna raid. Yeah, we're gonna raid Chaos. Also, make sure to check out the Buns guy. Yeah, we're like a variety of people too. We got some people that do FGO, but we also have people do Genshin. We have people do music games, Rim games also. Some do cozy art streams too, so yeah. Pretty much fun people there. But yeah, guys, enjoy your weekend and enjoy Chaos's stream. This is your Demon Lord Draco Sock signing off, and have a good weekend. Later.